Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In front of me is a big brown box. We're doing an unboxing of the Collection Builder comic box. This one wound up on my radar due to Amazon. They send out emails every once in a while, like, check out these subscription boxes, and this one jumped out. It's kind of interesting. I kind of sort of already did an unboxing because I actually had no idea what was inside this box, even though it was, to me. So this is the Collection Builder comic box. So there's two. There's a premium box that you can get initially at $19 and then renews at $35. That comes with 20 comics. And then there is the awesome box that has 10 comics for $19 and that renews at $24. I don't know why you wouldn't just get the one with the premium that has 20 since they're both 19 for your first one. It's an interesting box. You go and you kind of put in your what you like, publisher, character, stuff like that, and they put together a box. I chose a whole bunch of stuff, so we'll see what's inside. They throw this little card in here, weirdly cut card. I'll be honest, my first impressions, this is really chintzy. We've done a whole bunch of comic boxes. I usually let it go for like 2 or 3 months. This one I kind of canceled right away because it felt really chintzy. The comics were in this brown bag, just wrapped up. I, of course, tore open the bag because I really had no idea what was in there. There was some brown paper to keep them. And that's cool if you're fine with that, but like, I don't know. I think we're in the age with subscription boxes. We can expect more. I realize that most of these boxes are just people dumping their long boxes that they can't sell, but I still kind of want a little bit more out of stuff. Plus, the first comics I saw were free comic book day comics, which that always leaves a bad taste in my mouth. They're free comics, like free comic book day stuff. Like, you should not be throwing in these sort of things. But funny enough, like, I kind of was somewhat excited about this because I didn't really get to participate in Free Comic Book Day in 2020, so, for obviously reasons. So I don't know if I've ever read the Usagi Yojimbo free comics, so that's kind of cool. And then, of course, we got Street Fighter number 100. I think this was the 2021 as well. So, like, cool. Not sure I'm super happy that they're in this box. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to go through the rest of it and check out what's inside. It looks, whatever, we're going to discuss this. Alright, we got Superman Action Comics, number 1027. Crazy enough, it's got a $17 price tag on it. I don't think that's some special cover, but who knows. We got Batman, number 103. Really cool cover. So this actually might be worth a little bit more than usual, but that's a pretty badass cover. So we're going to go at least look at those two, because it's a little strange. We got Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn, book 2, spinning out of Batman White Knight. I didn't really enjoy Batman White Knight, so not something I've really been checking out a whole lot. We got some classic Valiant. Okay, so I'm going to give it credit. We are jumping around in time of releases. This is pretty cool. So we got June Bloodshot number 17. Guest starring Hardcore. I'm going to guess 1994. 94 or 95. What are you going with? What are you going with, audience? 94, 95. Come on, speak out in the video chats or whatever, comments. Alright, the answer is... I know, probably me pausing this stuff drives you nuts. 1994, it looks like. It's the 94. I'm right. Woo! Woo! I know my Valiant. It's really not hard. Valiant, you start in 93 and then you go from there. What's even cool in the back is there's a game, Turn and Burn, No Fly Zone. I'm pretty sure I had that game. Or Super Battle Tank 2. That might have been it too. I think I probably had both. For SNES. I got Bloodshot number 19. Obviously, one is going to be 94. The other one's going to be 94. Old School Valiant. Always a big fan of Old School Valiant because Valiant is pretty freaking awesome. We got Variants of Captain Marvel number 13. Variant's always a good thing. We got another variant, Revenge of the Ghost Rider number 3. We have Revenge of the Ghost Rider number 4, also a variant. Kind of fascinating. We're seeing a lot of variants in this. Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider number 5. If only there was 1 and 2, that would be friggin' awesome. I always like I love the design of Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't know if I really dig the overall concept of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Catwoman number 27, this is Ram V, took over. This was actually a really good run so far. This is some pretty solid stuff. If you haven't read that Catwoman, the new Catwoman stuff is really good. Dead Day #1. I mean, I'm pretty sure we did review of this on video. I know we did most of the series. If you haven't been reading the series, you've been missing out. Like, go check it out. This is an awesome series. Dead comes back for like 24 hours or an evening or whatever, and they call it Dead Day. And it kind of deals with the ramifications of the dead coming back, because like think about it, like families move and stuff like that. All kinds of crazy stuff. Just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. This would be an amazing TV series. That would be towards the top of my list of something I wish to be a TV series. We got Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Multiverse, Who Laughs, #1. For those who've been reading my written reviews, I crap on Dark Knight's Death Metal. I was not a fan of this event at all. Yeah. We got Detective Comics 1031. Another variant. A lot of variants in this. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. We're gonna, I think I'm gonna go and look at least at the variants and go from there and see like if there's any money to it. Because if you're buying it for $35 and you get a whole bunch of variants, could be worth it. Disaster Inc. #1. This was a pretty cool series by Joe Harris. About disaster tourism. Hopefully we get another volume. I think there's a lot of potential for like a bunch of miniseries. That would be pretty cool. Dungeons & Dragons Infernal Tides #2 and #3. Ooh, okay, this is actually kind of cool. We got Fantastic Four #646. Variant edition is Artgerm variant of Mr. Fantastic. Stanley, I think it's Stanley Lau, his last name, is mostly known as Artgerm. I think this is the first issue of the new run. Really cool. Like, Artgerm is an amazing, amazing artist. The Flash #760. I know the cover just because I remember running the preview, but I don't remember what the actual comic was. A lot of new stuff. There's a little bit of old stuff, but it's mostly new stuff. Hellions #1. No, Hellions is an awesome series. Basically, it's kind of their Suicide Squad, sort of, but just a whole bunch of screw-ups all thrown up on a team run by Mr. Sinister. Really, really great concept, really good series. This has been a lot of fun. I think this is one of my favorites coming out of the X-Men run, new X-Men stuff so far, which I've been generally kind of underwhelmed. And then we get a variant of Star Wars #7, 16 of 36. Celebrating 40 years of Empire Strikes Back. So we got a lot of variants. Fascinating, a lot of variants. So, the packaging left a lot to be desired, and then the free 3 comic book comic threw me off, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22... So we actually got more, because this is 20 classic and modern comics. Well, it looks like we got 22 total. But I guess take away the free comics, we're looking at 20, which is a number. So we get 20 plus the free comics thrown in. So, free comic day bonus, I'm going to let that pass. As long as it does not count towards the total, I'm good with that. There's been some really chintzy stuff if you watched any of these unboxing videos. Sorry, so I'm gonna right now go a little bit mixed on the box. There seems to be a lot of variants. Good. Packaging, little underwhelming, to be honest. I wish the box had a better, clear connection with the collection builder comic box that you purchase. It's just right now kind of just a multiverse comic shop. Doesn't really connect the two at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at this. We're gonna price up at least the variants and see if anything stands out, because could be worth it. So right now, at the end of this video, I'm going to go with the jury is kind of still out on this one. Maybe I'll subscribe to this again. We'll see. But we're going to go. I'm going to have text underneath this, price out the bucks, and we'll see how it comes out to be. Could be interesting. As always, much appreciated. If you want your own comic, or the collection builder comic box, we'll have a link underneath this video. It's going to definitely be an affiliate link since it goes to Amazon. Purchasing that would do you get a small percentage. You help support our site doing that. So thank you. But just watching this video will help support our site. Thank you for that as well. Now, if you're into comic books, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.